The turn of the 20th century was a time of immense change and innovation. At the forefront of this revolution was a new invention, the automobile. This groundbreaking machine promised to reshape transportation and redefine personal freedom. In America, the dawn of the automobile age ignited a firestorm of creativity and competition. The early years were characterized by excitement and uncertainty, yet the allure of the automobile was undeniable. As demand grew, the industry began to consolidate. Against this backdrop, William C. Durant emerged to change the automotive world. William Crapo Durant, born in 1861, was a man of exceptional drive and ambition. Raised in Flint, Michigan, Durant possessed an unwavering belief in his own abilities. At 17, he started his first venture selling cigars. Durant's entry into the automobile industry was marked by chance and shrewd business instinct. In 1904, he took over the struggling Buick Motor Company. His vision led to the creation of General Motors. Durant's charisma and belief in his vision inspired others. On September 16, 1908, William C. Durant founded General Motors in Flint, Michigan. Durant's vision for General Motors was ambitious and far-reaching. He aimed to create a company that would not only dominate the American automotive market, but also expand its reach globally. To achieve this goal, Durant embarked on an aggressive strategy of acquisitions and mergers, consolidating smaller automobile manufacturers under the General Motors umbrella. One of Durant's first and most significant acquisitions was the Buick Motor Company, the foundation upon which General Motors was built. He followed this by acquiring Oldsmobile, another successful car manufacturer, further solidifying General Motors' position in the market. Durant's strategy was not without its risks. The rapid pace of acquisitions put a strain on the company's finances and created a complex organizational structure. Despite these challenges, Durant pressed on, driven by his unwavering belief in his vision. In 1909, General Motors acquired the Cadillac Automobile Company, a manufacturer known for its luxurious and high-quality vehicles. The addition of Cadillac to the General Motors portfolio broadened the company's appeal, attracting a more affluent clientele. Durant's ambition knew no bounds. He continued to acquire a multitude of car companies, expanding General Motors' portfolio at a breathtaking pace. From Oakland Motor Car Company, which would later become Pontiac, to the Rapid Motor Vehicle Company, a pioneer in commercial trucks, Durant's acquisitions reflected his desire to establish General Motors' presence across all segments of the automotive market. This aggressive expansion, however, brought with it significant challenges. The integration of numerous companies with different cultures, manufacturing processes, and management styles proved to be a daunting task. General Motors' organizational structure became increasingly complex, and financial strains began to emerge. Despite the growing pains, General Motors' dominance in the American automotive industry was undeniable. By 1910, just 2 years after its founding, the company had become one of the largest automobile manufacturers in the world. Durant's vision of creating an automotive giant was rapidly becoming a reality. Section 2, the Chevrolet chapter, a winning bet on affordability. Amidst the whirlwind of acquisitions, Durant recognized a critical gap in General Motors' portfolio, a car for the masses. At a time when automobiles were still considered a luxury, Durant envisioned a car that would be both affordable and reliable, making car ownership accessible to a wider segment of the population. This vision led him to William Little and the Little Motor Car Company, which would later become Chevrolet. Durant saw immense potential in Chevrolet's simple yet sturdy designs and its focus on value. He believed that Chevrolet could compete head-on with the Ford Model T, which had taken the market by storm with its low price and mass production techniques. Durant's instincts proved correct. Chevrolet quickly gained popularity among American families, offering a reliable and affordable alternative to the Model T. The success of Chevrolet was crucial for General Motors. It provided the company with a much-needed entry into the mass market segment, significantly expanding its customer base. Chevrolet's popularity also helped to stabilize General Motors' financial position, offsetting the challenges posed by the company's rapid expansion. Section 3. Durant's ouster and the rise of Alfred Sloan. As General Motors continued its meteoric rise, internal tensions began to surface. Durant's leadership style, characterized by bold decisions and a relentless pursuit of growth, created friction within the company's management. His focus on acquisitions, while successful, had led to a complex and unwieldy organizational structure. In 1920, amidst a post-war recession and concerns over General Motors' financial stability, Durant was forced out of the company he had built. The bankers, concerned about his aggressive spending and risky business practices, demanded his resignation as a condition for their continued financial support. Durant's departure marked the end of an era for General Motors. It also paved the way for the rise of a new leader, Alfred P. Sloan Jr., who would transform General Motors from a collection of disparate companies into a cohesive and strategically managed corporation. Sloan's leadership would usher in a new era of growth and prosperity for General Motors, solidifying its position as a global automotive giant. Section 4. The Dawn of Modern Management, Sloan's Strategic Vision. Alfred Sloan, a seasoned executive with a background in engineering and management, brought a new perspective to General Motors. He recognized that the company's rapid growth had outpaced its organizational capabilities, and he set about implementing a series of reforms that would revolutionize the way General Motors operated. Sloan's most significant contribution was the introduction of a decentralized management structure, which gave individual divisions greater autonomy while maintaining centralized control over finance and long-term strategy. This decentralized approach fostered innovation and allowed General Motors to respond more effectively to market changes. In addition to organizational reforms, Sloan also implemented a rigorous system of financial planning and control. He introduced standardized accounting practices, established performance metrics, and implemented a system of regular reporting that provided greater transparency and accountability. Section 5. A Ladder to Success, the Birth of Market Segmentation. Recognizing the limitations of competing solely on price, Sloan devised a strategy that would become a cornerstone of General Motors' success: market segmentation. He understood that consumers had diverse needs and aspirations, and that General Motors could cater to a wider market by offering a range of vehicles at different price points. This strategy led to the creation of General Motors' famous Ladder of Success marketing campaign. Each of General Motors' brands was positioned to appeal to a specific demographic, from the affordable and practical Chevrolet to the luxurious and prestigious Cadillac. This strategy allowed consumers to move up the ladder as their financial status improved, creating brand loyalty and ensuring General Motors' continued success. Sloan's vision and leadership transformed General Motors into a model of modern corporate management. His emphasis on decentralization, financial discipline, and market segmentation laid the foundation for the company's continued growth and dominance in the global automotive industry. Under Sloan's guidance, General Motors would navigate the challenges of the Great Depression, emerge as a vital contributor to the Allied war effort during World War II, and solidify its position as a true American icon. Section 1. Weathering the Storm, the Great Depression, and GM's Resilience. The 1930s ushered in a period of unprecedented economic turmoil with the onset of the Great Depression. The stock market crash of 1929 sent shockwaves through the American economy, and the automotive industry was not spared. Consumer spending plummeted, and demand for new cars evaporated almost overnight. General Motors, despite its size and market dominance, faced an existential threat. Alfred Sloan's steady leadership and strategic foresight proved invaluable during this tumultuous period. Recognizing the severity of the crisis, Sloan implemented a series of drastic measures to ensure General Motors' survival. He ordered significant production cuts, streamlined operations to reduce costs, and consolidated divisions to eliminate redundancies. To maintain a lifeline to consumers during these lean times, General Motors introduced innovative financing options, making car ownership more accessible to cash-strapped Americans. The company also focused on enhancing the quality and durability of its vehicles, emphasizing value and longevity in its marketing efforts. General Motors' resilience during the Great Depression was a testament to its strong leadership, adaptable business model, and commitment to innovation. While other automotive companies faltered and disappeared, General Motors emerged from the crisis battered but unbroken, ready to seize the opportunities that lay ahead. Section 2. Innovation in Crisis, Streamlining Production, Pioneering Design. The challenges of the Great Depression forced General Motors to become even more resourceful and innovative. The company doubled down on its commitment to streamlining production processes, seeking greater efficiency and cost savings. This led to further advancements in assembly line techniques and a greater emphasis on standardization and interchangeability of parts. Despite the economic constraints, General Motors continued to invest in research and development, recognizing that innovation was key to future success. The company's design studios remained active, developing new models that incorporated cutting-edge technology and stylistic advancements. One notable example of General Motors' design innovation during this era was the introduction of the aerodynamic streamlined look in its car models. Inspired by the principles of aircraft design, these sleek and modern cars captured the public's imagination, signaling a departure from the boxy designs of the past. By embracing innovation and efficiency, General Motors not only weathered the economic storm, but also emerged as a leader in automotive design and manufacturing. The company's commitment to progress during these difficult times laid the groundwork for its post-war resurgence. Section 3. A Nation at War. GM's pivotal role in World War II. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 once again reshaped the global landscape, and General Motors, like the rest of American industry, answered the call to arms. The company's vast manufacturing capabilities were quickly reoriented towards the war effort, with factories converted to produce tanks, aircraft engines, trucks, and other military equipment. General Motors' expertise in mass production proved invaluable in meeting the unprecedented demand for military hardware. The company's engineers and workers toiled tirelessly, producing millions of vehicles and weapons that played a crucial role in the Allied victory. The war years were a period of immense sacrifice and hardship, but they also forged a new sense of purpose and unity within General Motors. The company's wartime contributions not only demonstrated its industrial might, but also fostered a sense of national pride and patriotism. When the war ended in 1945, General Motors, along with the rest of the nation, looked towards a brighter future. The company's wartime experience had honed its manufacturing prowess, fostered a culture of innovation, and positioned it to capitalize on the coming post-war economic boom. Section 4. Post-war Boom and Prosperity, a New Era of Consumerism. The end of World War II ushered in an era of unprecedented economic prosperity and social change in America. With the return of peace and stability, consumer spending surged, and the demand for new cars reached unprecedented levels. General Motors, with its manufacturing capacity revitalized and its product lines refreshed, was perfectly positioned to meet this demand. The post-war years saw a dramatic shift in American car culture. Cars were no longer just a means of transportation, but became symbols of freedom, status, and aspiration. General Motors tapped into this sentiment, offering a wide range of models that catered to every taste and budget. From the sleek and stylish Cadillacs to the practical and affordable Chevrolets, General Motors cars captured the spirit of the times. The company's advertising campaigns reflected the newfound optimism and prosperity, emphasizing family values, leisure activities, and the open road. General Motors' success during this period was not limited to the domestic market. The company expanded its global reach, establishing manufacturing facilities and dealerships in key markets around the world. General Motors was becoming a truly global automotive powerhouse. Section 5. The Oil Crisis. Shock, adapting to a changing world. The 1970s brought about a new set of challenges for the American automotive industry. The oil crisis of 1973, triggered by an embargo by Arab oil-producing nations, sent shockwaves through the global economy. Gasoline prices skyrocketed, and American consumers, accustomed to large, fuel-inefficient cars, were forced to reconsider their driving habits. The oil crisis exposed a vulnerability in General Motors' business model, which had long been centered around the production of large, powerful vehicles. Japanese automakers, with their fuel-efficient and affordably priced cars, were quick to capitalize on this shift in consumer demand, capturing a growing share of the American market. General Motors faced a critical juncture. The company needed to adapt quickly to the changing market realities or risk losing its dominance. This realization led to a period of significant introspection and a re-evaluation of its product offerings, manufacturing processes, and overall business strategy. Section 6. The Road to Recovery, Redefining Strategy for a New Millennium. The challenges of the 1970s forced General Motors to confront its vulnerabilities and embrace change. The company embarked on a path of restructuring and innovation, seeking to regain its competitive edge. General Motors invested heavily in research and development, introducing smaller, lighter cars that appealed to consumers seeking greater fuel economy. The company also made significant strides in engine technology, developing more efficient and powerful engines. Embracing automation and robotics, General Motors streamlined its production lines and improved efficiency. As the 20th century drew to a close, General Motors emerged as a leaner, more innovative, and globally competitive force. Section 1. The globalization of an icon, expanding beyond American shores. The latter part of the 20th century saw General Motors establish a truly global presence. The company expanded into Europe, Asia, and South America, forming strategic partnerships and tailoring its products to local markets. General Motors adopted a localized approach, empowering regional divisions to make key decisions. The company's iconic brands resonated with consumers on a global scale. Section 2. Strategic Partnerships and Joint Ventures, Navigating New Territories. General Motors formed alliances with established automakers in key markets, sharing resources and technology. These partnerships allowed General Motors to enter new markets more quickly and efficiently. Collaborating with technology companies, General Motors developed advanced driver assistance systems and other cutting-edge technologies. Section 3. The Electric Revolution, Embracing the Future of Mobility. The 21st century brought a growing awareness of the environmental impact of traditional vehicles. General Motors embraced the electric revolution, investing heavily in electric vehicles, EVs. The Chevrolet Volt and Bolt garnered critical acclaim and consumer interest. General Motors invested in charging infrastructure, battery technology, and consumer education. Partnering with governments and utility companies, the company promoted policies encouraging EV ownership. The electric revolution required General Motors to rethink its core competencies and invest in new technologies. This positioned General Motors as a leader in the transition to a more sustainable transportation future. Section 4. Autonomous Driving, Pioneering the Next Frontier. General Motors has been at the forefront of developing autonomous driving technology. Cruise Automation, its autonomous vehicle division, has been testing self-driving cars across the United States. The goal is to develop safe, reliable, and commercially viable autonomous vehicles. Autonomous vehicles promise benefits like improved road safety and enhanced mobility for the elderly and disabled. General Motors remains committed to pushing the boundaries of innovation in autonomous driving. Section 5. Challenges on the horizon, competition, disruption, and uncertainty. General Motors faces a myriad of challenges in the 21st century. The automotive industry is undergoing unprecedented disruption due to technological advancements and changing consumer preferences. New competitors from China and other emerging markets are challenging established automakers. Rapid technological advancements in AI, EVs, and autonomous driving require quick adaptation. Increasing regulatory pressure on emissions and fuel economy standards adds to the challenges. General Motors must continue to invest in R&D and embrace new technologies to stay competitive. Section 6. The legacy of General Motors. Lessons in innovation, resilience, and adaptation. From its beginnings in Flint, Michigan to its status as a global icon, General Motors' journey has been one of innovation and resilience. The company has weathered economic storms and technological disruptions, emerging stronger each time. General Motors' success is attributed to its commitment to innovation and adaptability. The company's legacy is a testament to the American spirit of ingenuity and progress. Section 1. The global expansion of General Motors. A world of opportunities. General Motors turned its attention towards solidifying its position as a global powerhouse. The company recognized significant growth opportunities in emerging markets. General Motors established a footprint in these markets, leveraging its brands and technologies. The global expansion was driven by increasing demand for personal transportation in developing countries. The company adopted a multi-pronged approach, including joint ventures and tailored product offerings. Despite challenges, General Motors diversified its revenue streams and reduced reliance on any single market. Section 2. Navigating cultural differences. Adapting to local markets. General Motors learned the importance of adapting to local cultures and consumer preferences. A one-size-fits-all approach would not suffice in diverse markets. The company invested in market research and cultural sensitivity training. Understanding local driving habits and lifestyle preferences informed product development and marketing. In China, General Motors emphasized fuel efficiency and advanced technology. In the Middle East, the company positioned its luxury models as symbols of success. Section 3. Strategic alliances and joint ventures, strength and collaboration. General Motors recognized the value of forming alliances and joint ventures. These partnerships allowed the company to share costs and leverage complementary strengths. The joint venture with SAIC Motor in China became one of the largest automotive ventures. Collaborations with companies like Honda and Suzuki accelerated innovation efforts. Partnerships with tech giants like Google and Apple integrated advanced features into vehicles. Section 4. Facing the challenges of a globalized market competition and uncertainty. General Motors' global expansion exposed the company to new challenges. The automotive industry became increasingly competitive with new entrants from China and India. Technological disruptions forced established players to adapt quickly. Economic volatility and political instability added complexity to international operations. Despite these challenges, General Motors emerged with a renewed commitment to innovation. Section 5. General Motors Today, a legacy of innovation and a future of transformation. General Motors continues to be a major player in the global automotive industry. The company has embraced the electric revolution, investing billions in EV development. General Motors aims to transition to an all-electric future by 2035. The company is also a leader in autonomous driving technologies. General Motors' journey is a testament to innovation, resilience, and adaptation. The company continues to redefine what it means to be a leader in mobility. From horse-drawn carriages to electric dreams, the story of General Motors is a testament to human innovation and the transformative power of technology. From a small carriage factory in Flint to a global automotive giant, GM has shaped personal transportation. Over the past century, GM has adapted to remarkable changes in technology and consumer preferences. From mass production to electric vehicles, GM has pushed the boundaries of automotive engineering. The company's journey has been marked by both triumphs and setbacks. As we enter a new era of mobility, GM is at the forefront of innovation. Section 2. Lessons from the road: General Motors' enduring impact. The story of General Motors offers valuable lessons for entrepreneurs and business leaders. Embrace innovation. From the beginning, GM has pursued innovation, designing and marketing its vehicles. This commitment has kept GM ahead, adapting to changing consumer preferences. Adapt to change. GM has adapted to new challenges and opportunities. Focus on the customer. GM's success is about meeting customer needs. Offering a diverse range of vehicles for various tastes and budgets. Invest in people. GM's success depends on its talented workforce. As GM embarks on its next chapter, its history will guide its path, ensuring it remains a driving force in mobility and American innovation.